welcome to Cookie Gamer. We are going to be talking about today, Diablo 4 and why is such a good series of games killed by, I believe, by this one. This one has to be the most sweatiest, boring game after the story that I have ever played, and I'll explain why in this video. But the problem that we have with this is, as you can see, I am doing my Paragon board, and half of the stuff on it I don't actually need for my build. The problem that I have with this game is purely the fact that half of this stuff I don't actually need. I need ice damage. So really the game or the developers should have thought, well, if he's got a nice build, let's make the Paragon board or train some cheap AI to go with the Paragon board for a nice build, not just generic rubbish. And this is what really frustrates me with games, especially when this one's got the budget of Summit Silly. But after you completed the story, it is just a sweaty grind. Why is it such a bad sweaty grind? It's purely on the basis of Nightmare Dungeons, Hell Tides. You just feel like you repeat yourself over and over again. And the problem is with us gamers, we don't want to be bored. We want to be encouraged. We want to have more rewards. We want to have more excitement. But unfortunately, as you can see here on the screen now, this is a thumbs down. Reason why is because it's just boring. Me and my friend Baldy on this game playing it last night, it was just a bit like, this is just getting so boring now, to the point it's actually now putting us off playing, and we're looking forward to other games like Starfield, might even go back to The Witcher, because there's so much playability. This is just the repetitive thing of Nightmare Dungeons, and it's just a pure grind, and it's just drags on the soul. But then as you go through Nightmare Dungeons, it's just the same stuff you spam all the time. As you can see here, we are playing, and it's just repetitive and boring. So obviously we're going through Nightmare Dungeons. Obviously you're missing all the gems, and because they give you too many gems, and you're just like, I don't need these gems. They're taking up all this space, and I can only fit about 6 to 8 gems anyway, so what's the point of having all this? But the problem is with Nightmare Dungeons as well is the fact that there is so many enemies come at you at once, to the point where your abilities absolutely slaughters them, and then you'll have one enemy that will be there and will take an absolute battering, and it's one of the weakest enemies there, and you're like, what is going on? So as you can see here, me and my best mate are playing it, and we're just literally going through, we're slaughtering them to a certain degree, but then it's just like, it's just the same thing. You destroy one lot of enemies, and then you have a bit of a space, and then tons of them turn back up again. You do quite well in the groups, but again, individually, it's just awful. Why can't they fix this and make you feel like Diablo 1? So Diablo 1, you could literally fear a single enemy, to the point where you know it was going to be a decent challenge and a kill. But on this game, if you get a single enemy, you just literally they take absolute battering, and it's just boring, absolutely boring. But the only one positive thing I gotta say about Diablo 4 is the storyline was quite good, I thought, setting up for Diablo 5, which then probably be the same as Diablo 2. All the 3 main primevals will come back and obviously fight you. The one thing I've got to say about Diablo 5 as well is the graphics. Now, I find the graphics okay, but we got a game like The Witcher, which was like 2016, around about that time, which actually got way better graphics than in this. But this, again, is, you could say, a darker version of World of Warcraft. Yes, it's the best-selling game of probably all time, you could say. But again, Diablo is just, to me, seems a bit like that. Now, if you go to Diablo 2, now that was dark and evil, same as the... So they were, obviously it's dark and evil, but the thing is, when you had a boss, you were scared of the boss. It was a challenge. You had people up on spikes, and literally you was in and out, as you can see on the screen now, because you were scared to die. On Diablo, it's sort of annoying, because you could be absolute slaughtering them, and then all of a sudden you can have some magic, as I call it, underneath you, and explodes and kills you right there and then. And then you're just like, right, well, okay, I ain't got to worry about nothing at all, because my friend will come and pick me up. Or I just literally got 4 lives. I ain't really that bothered, because I know that was just something I didn't pay attention to. I was too busy killing the enemies. So now I'm going to be like, right, I'll pay attention more to underneath. So as you can see here, look, we just go through and smash it. So we dodge it again, and we are just destroying them like crazy. Where in Diablo 1, you had to think, you had to plan every single move, because that's another reason why I don't like Diablo 4 is the blood vials. I prefer Diablo 1 Star and 2 because you had to spend some money. You actually had to make room for your blood because you know you was up for a challenge, and it made you think more tactical. Plus, you could also go into a battle, you know for a fact that you're going to need lots of blood, but you're not going to be restricted, so you can keep fighting and keep really having that good intense battle there. With this one, you could drink so many potions, then it restricts you, and you're just like, oh, but I've really near enough killed a boss that is driving you crazy, but the game won't let you, and it's just like, oh, I still prefer Diablo 1 and 2 for that reason. But then also now we go to the Nightmare Dungeon boss, and yeah, me and my best mate Baldy, who's a barbarian, I'm a sorcerer, we're just not really that challenged, because if you watch my blood, my mana's going like going down like crazy, but my blood is hardly being touched at all. Obviously he's taking the brunt, but I am just literally just, it's boring. You know, where's the butcher when he comes after you and chases you, and you're thinking, crap, I'm going to die in a minute because I need to get town portal, but he's going to follow you everywhere you go. And this is just like a battle arena, and it's just boring. There's nothing really exciting anymore about these bosses. And even when the butcher comes to you in the Nightmare Dungeon, again, oh, you either get one extreme to the other. He's either superly overpowered, you know for a fact you need to die just to get past him, or he's that weak and drops that much crap loot that you just go, oh, what a waste of time, because you want the XP. You're trying to get from 0 to 100 as quick as you can. But again, Diablo just feels like as if it's grinding your soul to bits. Just put on the fact of that you're trying to get to a level 100, but it's just taking so long and taking forever. And yes, I understand that there is going to be people going, oh, don't it too short, because if you have it too short, then the game's going to be even more boring. Well, in actual fact, to me, no. I'd rather have quicker to get to a level 100, so I get that achievement and I feel bloody damn good, and it makes me want to play the game even more. But the same again, the loot. When the Diablo 1 butcher, you killed him, you had a super strong weapon, but when you kill nightmare bosses, the weapons, the items that you have, most of them are crap. Are absolutely crap. Again, look, as we right now, 36 less armor. We want to be rewarded at the end of Nightmare Dungeons. We are sick to death of getting constant crap. That's what you do. You go, Nightmare Dungeon, complete it, kill the boss, go home. Get rid of most of the stuff, probably 99% of the stuff you get rid of. Then you go to the occultist to strip down one of the special abilities, and that's it. And that's what we feel like we're doing every night. Every night we play this, every night, and we are so bored of it now to the point we are now looking forward to Starfield. But hopefully they can learn their lesson, which most of the time Blizzard bloody doesn't, make the game better. So this is just one of the petty things that me and my friends hate about Diablo. It is boringly sweaty, awful grind to get from 0 to 100 after the story. And trying to push on the upper levels to get to 100 quicker, you die exactly like this. You could take on most of the Nightmare Dungeon, but there's that one stupid boss that's got vampiric ability and just absolutely gobbles your health. Yeah, gobbles your health and kills you quite fast, and you waste all your blood and and your time. Yeah, we spent about at least an hour trying to fight this boss last night, dying, reviving, coming back. And yeah, in the end, we had to quit the dungeon. We could kill everything else. We could kill possibly even the boss. But the ones with the vampiric hit, we could not kill at all. They are too stupid at gobbling your blood to the point where it should be recognised, or at least calmed down a little, or at least balanced out to your player. Because as soon as he hit us, we was done for. And yes, we are way above our levels, I understand. But we want the challenge. But yeah, this challenge completely was just OP, and yeah, and just made us feel like, oh, what's the point? We might as well just quit the game. But anyway, on a more positive note, I hope you enjoyed this video of us, me and Baldy playing Diablo, also moaning, but also trying to tell Blizzard to make the game more fun, not a sweaty grind. But I hope you guys agree with us as well. We'd be very interested to know about your comments. Me and Baldy, we'll keep an eye on them, and we reply back to them as well. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe to our brand new gaming channel. And we hope to see you again very soon.